Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean. Please welcome my very special co-host, Ginger Faye. Hi, Ginger.
Oh, hello, Jean. How are you today? It's hot here. I don't know about you.
It is hot outside. I have kept the blinds closed and the air cool as much as possible today. I know that you're on a third floor there. Do you have a little fan going?
Yeah, I'm on a second floor, and it's the called the frog room. It's the room over the garage.
Oh,
Finished room over garage. So, but I do have air conditioning up here. My fan's going. I might need to turn it up a little bit, but it feels like 100. Um, it really feels like 100 outside. So it's just.
it's a hot one
Oh,
out there. It's a
yeah,
hot one.
it's over 90 for sure. So yeah. So here I am getting queued up on the phone here.
Very nice. And I just want to say hello to Janice, Carl, Amelia, Jen, Angelia, and Moria, Janice, Sonia, um, and Ginger Face. Somebody named Ginger Face here. And Klasha. Hi, everybody. So nice to see you. Thank you all for coming and being here. This is one of Ginger Faye and myself. We like to do some readings for you all. And we are doing readings. Let me see if I can put up one of my silly banners. This is one of my banners. Loved ones, if you would tell us the name and relation, pets, the name and type of pet, spirit guides, angels, goddesses, ascended masters, mermaids, fairies, galactic council,
Oh my
mysterious
goodness.
experiences, and more. I should put "and more" on that. We
And
were
more.
we were
Oh,
fooling around one day, and I kept adding it to that, and I never took it down because I thought, well, you never know. Somebody might have a question.
yeah. So
Hi, Tropical Empress and Spirit. So nice to see you. Bora Bora, everybody's here.
I love
Um,
seeing everybody here. Hello, hello.
I just did a show earlier this evening with Terry Lee from Pure Visionary Psychic Medium. We had our 4:30 Eastern show and the Psychic Triad, and we had some pretty powerful readings come through. And so somebody asked me about a loved one, a future love. And I said, I see like Betty and Veronica and Jughead and Art.
Oh no.
And I'm like, why are they showing me?
Archie.
So I was like, I think you're like curvy, like you're the Veronica, and she's like, I am curvy. And I said, I think that I said somehow I'm like, I don't know why they're showing me in cartoon or comic strips. And she tells me she draws and writes comics.
Really?
She does.
How funny. Because not everybody remembers Archie in them either. So that's
I mean, it was came out of nowhere. That's how you
that's
know.
impressive to me.
That's how you know it's from spirit. It came out of nowhere. And for her to validate that I have, I mean, we just finished. I didn't even have a chance to go back and look at all the notes, but it was just, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Yeah,
Of all the comics, though, I think that's fun. That's funny.
I know.
So,
I don't, it's, what it is I see a picture that
uh-huh.
they're sending me a picture of somebody, and then I got to figure out, I'm like, it's a cartoon figure, but what does this cartoon belong to? I'm like, it looks like that lady in the Archie cartoons. Like they have to use my reference. It can't be something that well, sometimes I have to describe it, but
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
it's just, so it was one of those nights. So I think it's going to
Oh,
continue. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Hmm.
Let's start a couple people for us.
Oh,
Um,
good. And
yeah.
Janice
So,
says, "Oh yeah, I was there. That was so specific."
oh my gosh. Wow. So I
Thanks
need
for
to turn it up a notch tonight. I don't know. I'm telling you, my brain has been baked. I've been working outside. I try to get out there earliest in the morning, but yesterday I worked until I couldn't work anymore, and I totally fatigued myself. And even though it got hotter and hotter, it was 90 degrees, because I wouldn't go in the house and come back out. I didn't realize it until I'm like, Ginger, oh my God, I was hydrating, but it was the muscle fatigue. And I can feel my brain going, I'm too warm. I'm too warm.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have to be careful, especially if you're in the direct sunlight. You have to get some shade or some
I
breeze or
work mostly in the shade because most of my yard, I'm smart about it. I work in the shaded areas. So I'm excited tonight. Oh,
yeah.
Catherine Musha, new to the channel. Welcome.
Thanks for being here,
Catherine, make
Catherine.
sure you're going to subscribe to both channels. That way you get double the fun. Jean has some wonderful, wonderful lives. And I've been taking a little break, and I think I'm ready to get back in. So, but definitely make sure everybody subscribes. Go swap in each other's chats. It's a lot of fun.
So,
102.
unfortunately, I did have this set up to be live in Facebook,
Oh,
and for some reason, it did not.
it didn't go in.
So,
There's a check mark on it.
yeah.
Laura.
Mhm.
Courtney Elf is here. Oh, you checking in on that?
It does look like I'm there, but it looks like we're the only ones.
Oh,
I don't know. But I couldn't find it. I went into my, sorry, you guys. I just remembered I had to go back and find it. Yeah. I don't know if I need to hit go live, but let me see what
try
happens.
it. Yeah. Hey, Ellen. Amos is here. Amos is from Facebook, so we got somebody from Facebook there.
Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Good. Good. We're in. We're in like Flynn.
And Klasha, she's new. Welcome. Welcome. All right, we got some newbies here. I love that.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Just see if I can.
So for anybody who just popped in, we're doing all kinds of readings tonight, but I do have my dragon decks ready because it's highly requested, and I just happened to get a new deck as a birthday gift.
Oh, let's see them. Let's see them. Can you show us a couple?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see my color as well as I do. Wait, there we go.
Wow, look
That
at that.
is in purples. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. And this is a deck that you chose, but it was gifted to you. Wow, look at that. Wow. Really
Yeah, and I
beautiful.
never know if my gifters want to be anonymous or not. So I
think they do. I think they
okay.
appreciate that. Yeah.
But I appreciate this gift. Thank you very much. I know the person's here, so thank you for visiting my wish list for my birthday. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I am ready. Wow.
I think it's really fun that we put some people, some of our viewers want to get us a little gift instead of just sending, a couple of bucks. And so we have like Amazon links of wish lists. And Ginger Faye has one of the most beautifully organized and curated wish lists I've ever seen.
Really?
So, yes. Yes, very easy to read.
Over there.
It flows beautifully, and it's all very relational. And if not, it's fun just to check out and see the things that we're interested in. It's always fun to take a look. It's another way of getting to know us. Yeah. Okay, so let's.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say. Oh, he did. Oh, hi, Ocean. Nice to see you. Judith,
Oh,
Nancy, Fatima. I want to say hi
mm,
to Fatima, and I want to say thank you to Fatima. And I want to say, Fatima, many thousands of blessings back to you, Fatima. You don't know
absolutely.
how much it means to me that I see when you leave your little messages. You know how after
Mhm.
the show runs and you make comments below the video? I think it's really important for the algorithm, but not just the algorithm. It's really important to us to know that somebody's watching it after we're live. And if you happen to watch the show after we're live, just stick an emoji in or something. Let us know that it's you that's watching. It really just helps us to carry on and helps us to know that what we're doing makes a difference to people out there, and that you're getting something out of it, because I do know that when we get together, we all raise our vibration and we all have like this altered state of consciousness, and we go into this wonderment is what I want to say when we do readings, especially with you, Ginger, that we do unicorns and mermaids and dragons and
Not
spirit.
everybody does that, so
it's
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 fun.
just so wonderful to do readings with you, Ginger, for sure.
Oh, thank
We
you,
want
and
to
you
be.
as well. I think it when we do readings like this, it brings out our inner child, which is
Yeah.
very important. And I forget who just recently told me that when we bring out our inner child, it stops the aging process, at least momentarily. So
Ooh,
that might
let's.
have been Sherry from the swamp. It
Oh,
may
hi.
have been her. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah.
could have been Sherry for sure.
So I'm like, well, that might be where I get my youth because I won't grow up.
I would do it more often as well, for sure.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. All right. Thank you again. So let's go ahead and get started. Do you want to pick the first one and then I'll pick the next one?
Okay, everybody. So we got most everybody starred. We've got 9 people. Should I shout out names in case we forgot somebody?
No,
Let's go.
let's just choose,
Let's
because
go.
we do choose at random. And I try not to close the questions in case sometimes the notifications don't go out on time. So I just want to make sure it's fair for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, let me see. Uh, try to pick someone. I'm gonna pick Holly DeShane. Welcome, Holly. Welcome to the channel. Could I get a reading from my guides? Okay. A life altering event. Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Life is challenging, and I hate to hear that from everybody. So let's see. Which deck to use?
So, Holly, do you have little puppies? Is there a black and white dog in your vicinity? Because this dog is, if you had a black and white dog in your lifetime, I do feel as though there's a black and white dog that is very much at your, uh, at your side and wanting to support you through this. And I feel as though having a support animal is really important for you at this time. If you do, then you can lean on this animal or pet. And if you don't, you can lean on their memory. I feel as though there is somebody who's loyal, and I'm not sure if there's somebody who wears black and white all the time. I don't know. Sometimes people who are hairdressers wear those colors, and bridal consultants wear those colors, and sometimes waitresses wear those colors. I'm not sure where it's a loyal black and white, and I'm picking it up as a puppy, but it's just somebody who's loyal and supportive to you, that you it's important for you to call out and ask your friends for help, just like you are tonight. And it's important for you uh, to allow others to be of support to us in these times of need. And and in any way that makes sense to you. I know that you have an open mind there, Holly. So take that, the specifics with a grain of salt. But I feel as though there's a loyal companion that has to do with black and white, if it's not a black and white dog. And like a support animal, you need a support person or a support team. Um, and to make sure you ask for help. Make sure you ask for what you need. Make sure you call in all of your favors. Um, it's almost like you need to help yourself. Now's the time for you to help yourself. Uh, yeah, you're good. You're being called to take action right now, Holly. And on your own behalf, like you'll drop everything and race to somebody's side, a friend's side, a colleague's side, a neighbor's side. You will drop everything and do this, but it's harder for you to find people who will do this for you. And it's just the nature of you know the roll of the dice sometimes, that it's not reciprocated. But try and call in some help. Even, I don't know if there's looks like there's a group, or there's a used to be a group that you used to belong to, or there's a group of women that gather in your neighborhood, or um, but make sure you reach out and ask for help is what they're saying. I'm not getting much more than that. How about you, Ginger?
Okay, so I got this beautiful card, and this is about maintaining balance in your life. Ooh, okay, there we go. But this is also reminding me of the Wheel of Fortune too, where things happen in cycles, Holly. So during these lower energy cycles, when things seem a little more challenging than usual, it's much more. Well, it's not most. It is very important to stay grounded. Do your grounding. Do chakra clearing. It's just as important to stay grounded as it is staying connected with your guiding team. So if you've not yet learned to work with your guiding team, it is such a simple thing. And all you have to do is invite them in and ask them to work with you and assist you through these challenging times. I got this beautiful Knight of Pentacles. So things are going to be progressing for you in the good, for the good. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. So what they like to do is plan meticulously. So while we're in this lower energy, this may be a call for you to just take a pause, assess things, assess and plan, and plan meticulously for when the energies start moving forward to go, you are prepared for it and you can just go out the gate. So, but knights you're moving towards happier times, and pentacles are also good for health issues. So I'm seeing through these two cards, it's very important right now for you to take care of you, your physical body, and your spiritual body. So there's, I think, also where the balance comes in. And I pulled a Kuan Yin card for you since you're going through such a challenging time. And this is your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. And look how her aura is shining all around her. This absolutely spoke of both of these cards, if you caught it. So, Holly, just hang in there. Things are going to get better for you. Just pay attention to your physical body and your spiritual body. And I think now's the time for you to be nurturing the two. So that's what I have for you, Holly.
She said, I've been very involved with my team, but free will has been relentless. Things I have no control over. Yeah. Well,
Um,
I think that, spirit often tests us. And I know that's not easy to hear, but they just want you to have have hope that and trust that divine the the universe is working in divine timing and in ways that we cannot predict or control, and just trust that everything will work out for the best and as it should be. It's not easy to live through the unknown and the change and the turmoil and the unfamiliar, but trust that it'll land you in the place where you're meant to be, and that things will work out for you, Holly. All the best to you.
Absolutely.
Wow. Crown your roots at 6. How nice. I haven't seen this one before. Hi, Crown Your Roots.
Oh,
Uh,
hello. I have not either.
639. She goes, I'm hoping for any message my guides or angels have for me. Thank you. You're welcome.
Magical. I have to get a dragon then. Oh, that's creative event.
Okay. Just give me a second and tune into your energy. So I see you looking in the mirror, and I see you looking in the mirror and sort of actually looking into your soul. You're looking into your own eyes, and you're staring into your own eyes, and you're looking for something, somebody. You're saying you're searching. I feel as though you have a soul searching kind of a feeling to you, that you're looking to see, is there really a soul in there? And not in that simplistic terms, but you're searching for this soul, this bigger part of you, this eternal part of you, this um, transcendent part of you, and you're doing some real soul searching, not in a spiritual, but in a spiritual way, but you're really trying to find out more about who you are, who you really are, what this is all about, and why you're feeling the feelings that you are, and why you have these thoughts, ideas, or synchronicities that you do. You're definitely doing some soul searching. They showed me you have a mirror, and you're looking like directly into your eyes, and you're almost like waiting for your eyes to talk to you. And it's very good practice. They call that mirror work. And there's an ego part of us, and I do it here because there's two sides of the brain. This is the ego part, and this is the human essence. And then there's the spiritual or creative part of us that's here. And the ego is the one who's looking, and they're looking for the spiritual soul's essence of yourself. And you're wondering, is there more to my life? Is there more to me? What is it that, and it's similar to this question that you're asking, any messages from guides or angels, and they just want you to know that you are on the right track, that you're on your quest is it's almost like divinely orchestrated, like you pre-planned your lifetime, that in this part of your life that you'll have an awareness waking up inside of you. And you're not the only one. There's so many people, many humans on this planet are having this awakening, this sense of there's something more. What is it that I need to know? What is it I'm supposed to be doing? why do I have these signs and synchronicities in my life? And you feel like this urgency. It's a sign of awakening, and they want you to know that you're on the right path. And sometimes when you have these numbers or songs or, things that are maybe where the street you grew up on, it keeps coming up, or whatever it is for you that's sort of reminding you, it's only calling you to be aware. And it doesn't all have to mean something. Like just because you see, well, just because you have feathers doesn't mean you have to, it means like you have to know something. It just means that you're getting feathers, and it means that you're having communication with the spiritual side, and that you want to acknowledge that this is a spiritual or an angel intervention or happening that's going on. And they just want to kind of gently coax you in to this happening to you, and maybe expanding for you if you already have done, maybe you do Reiki, or maybe you do tarot cards, and maybe there's an expansion or more of an awareness, like just a growth period that's coming up for you. And they just want you to acknowledge the increase in communication. Doesn't always have to be a specific message. They just want to, when you acknowledge that you have that that spirit is trying to contact you with all these feathers, then they know that the lines of communication are open, and that you're open for more. And it's almost like an integration for humanity here on earth to open up, to connect to the spirit world. All of humanity is going to be opening up to the connection with the spiritual world, and they just want to open us up ever so gently. I think that's so it's amazing how gently they do. But I hope that helps ground your roots.
Yeah, I have to agree, because what we think we're ready for, um, it's like our guides know better, because it's a powerful, powerful energy. And yeah, so what she said, I love it. Yeah. Okay, so I I wonder, first of all, with this image, if you like to go outside and you do a lot of your thinking and contemplating while you're out in nature, and you just become one with nature. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. But as a message, it's like the universe has noted about your appreciation and your gratitude on a daily basis. And it will soon reward you for this. And so you will soon start seeing good things coming your way. An affirmation I like to say is, I am open and receptive to the abundance that's flowing into my life. And uh, it's also a reminder to always be humble and walk in gratitude. So I got that message, which goes in line with my or my fortune's wheel here.
Oh,
Um, so again, things happen in cycles. And so it looks like you are going to be soon rewarded by the universe for your accomplishments, for your um, all the good that you do and the compassion that you show to everybody. Um, so there's a moon in this particular Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know if you follow the moon cycles, but it may have to do. There might be a message in there as you follow your moon cycles, and try to learn by watching the moon. I have learned through the waning cycle of the moon is when my energy and things are going more my way, so to speak. And I know that when it's waxing, that's wax off. Don't do this today. Don't put it off. Do it another time. And once you start learning the cycles, it's easier to navigate through things. I'm finding, so that's just for entertainment purposes only. But then I pulled from my priestess deck. It says, "Go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving." So Yeah, so you're being called to do this. Do go through a chakra cleansing. Chakra cleansing, ask Archangel Michael to assist you in um, um, cutting any energetic cords that do not serve your highest good. Let go of all past disappointments and regret. Today is the first day. Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. So it's up to you how you walk forward in the energy of grace or in the energy of regret. So this is up to you, and be open to receive each and every day, and then be thankful for your blessings. So that's what I have for you today. I hope these messages spoke to you, and let us know. Would love to know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, any feedback you have, Crown Roots, that'd be great. I called her Crown Roots instead of Crown Your Roots. Maybe I like Crown Roots. And Ramon's here saying hi to you, Ginger.
Hey, Ramon.
Hi, Ramon. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Marby's here. Judith's here. Duke Montague Worthing Topper is
Yeah,
here.
welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
Duke. And so nice to see everybody. Oh, Avi's here. Nice to see you. Oh, she says, beautiful. I'm glad my hard work is being noticed. Very thankful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Good
so.
job. Good job. Thank you, Crown Roots. I appreciate your feedback.
And
Uh,
Harley's here. She's always bringing in that fairy king.
wow.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're under the weather, hon.
Yes, that is a good place for that. They say
Yeah.
when you're sleeping, resting and sleeping when we are under the weather, not feeling well, that you're 800 times more likely to repair, like improve and heal. It's so very vital for all of us. But it's one of my favorite things. As soon as I get a sniffle or a sore, scratchy throat, I'm
Mhm.
hit the bed. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I'm raising my son right. When I got COVID a few years ago, I was in such a stressful job, and I got a very very mild case, but enough to not have to go to work for 5 days. And my son tells me, "Mom, I think the universe gave you COVID because you really need to rest."
Oh, smart kid.
Oh, did we say hi to Ms. D?
Oh, Miss Tara D is here. Hi, Miss Tara
There
D. So
is
nice to see
here.
you.
Oh,
I think it's your turn, Ginger.
okay.
If you
And
would.
Fatima, I'll look at the email. I haven't checked my email in a couple of days. I've been slaving and sweating, and ooh, this South Carolina sweat stinks. And
Maybe
so,
you can post pictures of your backyard.
oh yeah, yeah. Brendan helped me unearth my sacred circle that's been hiding under leaves and roots for 2 years.
Wow. I would love to see that. So you have a circle, what do they call it? A sacred circle. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a flagstone, about an 8 foot round flagstone patio under a pergola that's covered in wisteria. And
Wow.
it's been a while since I've paid attention to that. So,
I know.
um,
Yeah.
okay, I had someone in mind. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Um, well, I thought I had it marked. I guess I can't mark it up here. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I have. Okay, we read for her, so take her off. Take her off. Sorry. So okay, I'll just quick. A magical reading. Creative event. What's a magical reading?
Hi, creative event. How are you? So nice to see you. Thanks for your question. I love the creative license here that you're allowing for us because you appreciate the creativity, and the creativity is where spirit comes in and assists us. Um, let me see if I can ask somebody to come in. I see angels for you, creative event. I'm just going to call you create because the last number is 8. Create. And I see angels, and they're helper angels for you, and they are very light and what can I talk when I what can I say? They are like bubbly and effervescent and um, joyful, and they love when you get into your zone. Um, Oh, they're telling me that there is a mess around you. They're saying that creative causes things to be in disarray, but it's almost like that's where your creativeness allows, like if you had to keep everything straight and organized, you wouldn't be as creative. It's because you have the spontaneity of, oh, this fabric, oh, this paint, oh, this, you know, color is very, it's part of your creation. Like like if you were to lay down a piece of lace from a different project 3 months ago, and then now you're working on a different new project, and you come across this lace because you had never put it back into the lace drawer. This is part of the creative process. So they're saying try not to be so hard on yourself with keeping organized with your creative materials, and that think of it as part of your creative process. They're saying contain it in a way, like if it's inside of a room or inside of this side of the house, and not let it get into every part of your house, so that when you go into that area, that's your creative area, whether it's a basement, whether it's a rec room, or even a garage or something. But they're saying that you can switch different mediums as well. um, I'm not sure. I'm sure that you have, but they're showing me like app uh, doing appliques on furniture to make them one of a kind, and not just like Mod Podge, but it's the 3D kind of things, and what do they call it? Like embossed things that and it's the touch, it's the sense, and it's your sculpting kind of nature. And I think that there are some, yeah, just as a suggestion, like don't limit yourself. Apply what you know to many different creations. But I do see that your angels are around you, and they're very light and airy, and they are um, and they do try and get you out of a slump, because sometimes when we're creative, we have like these really high highs, but then when we're kind of fatigued from doing a project, or we're in between projects and we have a little bit of a slump, they try and bring you back out of it. They're saying just because you're not in the creative process 100% of the time doesn't mean you're not being creative. Just means there's a time to take action and a time to allow for the planning. So hopefully that's helpful for you.
Okay, the universe, StreamYard. Oh my God, YouTube, actually, I cannot make my comment thing disappeared. I can't make any comments here. So just real quick, Tropical Empress. Congratulations moving into your new place, and make sure you do your gardening in the mornings over the summer. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on here.
So
then I lost the chat here too. Okay, creative.
So Create says, I know I get so crazy with so many ideas. And she says, yes, that's exactly how I am. And thank you. You're very welcome. Yep. It's okay. It's just contain it just one side of the house.
I agree. I'm also a creative artist, and I have 2 spots now. I have the garage, which is, where I do my woodworking, and then up here is my sacred space / art space. And in doing so, I think you're able to channel better through your creativity when you have a dedicated space. And that works for meditation, works for anything. Um, I have here the Eight of Wands. So that's all these great ideas coming your way, and they come in fast, and you just don't know which to choose. And, this may be another thing that your team might be able to help you with. Just pick like one or two. This is almost like the Seven of Cups as I'm reading too. But this is a lot of inspirational energy coming at you. And as this dragon is flying, learning to navigate through all these creative ideas, these inspirational ideas. But the thing is, he's flying above it. So he's able to see it for how it is, and then perhaps organize it. So I also have this dragon. This is the Fool. So this is about starting a new adventure. So what is the newest idea that you've gotten so far? Maybe start with that one. Maybe that one should be the one in the forefront. But I love this because his little companion is the snail, which is a reminder, slow down. You don't have to hurry through everything, because that's when you become overwhelmed. And this is beautiful because it's like this stairway up to this beautiful light. So we'll call it enlightenment here. So you're ready to go on a new journey. And because you put unicorns in there, I pulled a unicorn card from you, and it says, not a tiger, but majesty. So a tiger and his stripes are all about the yin and yang energies. So this is saying be magical, but be balanced in your magical endeavors. And so if I'm going to mix the unicorn and the tiger, tigers are very stealthy. They plan their each and every move. And then the unicorn's going to jump in and just put all that magical ideas and inspirations all over everything. So yeah, so for what I'm seeing here, slow down just a little bit so that you can recognize every detail of all this inspirational energy, and perhaps start with the newest one. So all right, so that's what I have for you. I hope that helps you or not.
She says I'm on overflow with so many ideas. She's saying that I think that, creative or create, I'm just going to call you create, that it's okay. I think they're just giving you, like, sometimes spirit will show me I don't know, like in not Grand Central Station, but whatever that big music hall is in New York City, and me singing on a spotlight under in front of millions of people. And it's not that that's what they want me to like achieve tomorrow, but they're just saying tone, where use your voice, Jean. So take it in stride, take it in bits. They don't want you, like, if you get a unicorn that is in a tiger stripe, don't think that you have to complete a unicorn in a tiger stripe. Just take it in stride that it's a nudge, it's an idea, it's a notion. And it's okay for you to have these ideas come in and go out and flow. And then when one strikes you and you know that this is the one you want to work on, that's what will happen. It's okay. They won't go away. It won't stop. But when you're in your flow, I feel that way that you want to do and accomplish all of it. But just take it in stride as information flowing in. And I would just make notes. And it won't pass you by, and it won't end. The flow won't end. So all the best to you. How lovely.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. Make notes, write them down, do a inspirational board, not the vision board. I don't like that term, the vision board. It's a manifestation board. So write them all out.
So I just want to say hi to Tim. He said, my first visit here, I like the video, and he's a Chinese wood dragon. There you
go. So you
It's
might have
the
to have a dragon reading tonight.
it's the year of the dragon. It
It
is.
is. It is.
Yeah. Okay, so am I next? Are we
Yeah.
ready?
Yes. I'm
I
still trying
see.
to figure out why I can't chat.
I think it's just because you're already linked in.
Oh, so they can probably see me anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
I
write
think that's may have
that.
something
Okay.
to do with it. Yeah. So I have Darlene here, and she says, I want to know if you can get a message from my friend Lena. And I think that what she means is that Lena is on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
Lena has
darling.
passed. So let's tune in and see if we can get a message from Lena. Oh, she's saying that she's proud of you, that you're holding up. You're exceeding her expectations, and that she's just very proud of you with what you've accomplished and what you've created, what you've made out of your activities and your goals, that you've reached your goals. She's saying that she's just really very proud of you, and she's so happy to see you happy. She's saying that she's always okay being the voyeur, if that makes sense. She's saying that she's watching from afar, and that she's done this before when she was here in this world, and she loved, and it tickled her and it warmed her heart to watch others have beautiful life events and growth in their life and in their family and in their um, goals. So she's saying that she's being a voyeur, watching from afar, and her heart is warmed by what you've accomplished. What else are you saying, Lena? She's saying she sees what's going on, and she's trying to send in angels and help for you. She's saying that she's saying that she's putting people in your path that will be able to help you. Just like you helped her, she's saying she's sending people in your path to help you. So if you see something, trust it, that it's she's trying to intervene and be helpful as much as possible. And you have a forever angel on the other side in Lena. How about you, Ginger?
Okay. Um, okay. So my first card, I asked for the energy of Lena to come in. So in this energy, I have here. So let me know if Lena is either a water sign, or that she loves the ocean, or the idea of an ocean, or living by an ocean. So her energy is um, very much in this card. I'm going to use this image. She loves the sea, perhaps even sea horses. Here I have here, and I don't know if she may have favorite jewelry that might be pearls. But in this image, she looks very much in her thoughts. So was she a person that was very much in her thoughts all the time, or often enough anyways? And but yet she was still very go with the flow and free flowing type of a girl. Um, so no matter what life threw at her, she knew how to navigate through the challenging times here. So I would like to know if you could help me out here with that and see if uh,
Darlene, are you still in the chat? Can you let us know if any of that resonates?
I'm going to go ahead and move on just in case she is in here and I got a delay. So then I asked for a shared memory. But I like Jean, when you were talking about her being a voyeur.
Yes.
This person is very much up in the stars and watching over everything. But as a shared memory, so I don't know if the two of you traveled, went places a lot, or had the ideas planning for traveling and going places. A lot of inspirational energies here. And I see the use of candles. So, you know what? I'm a little distracted because I don't know if she's here.
It's okay.
Okay. Have you seen her in chat? My chat.
She's not responding, so maybe.
Oh. Okay. Well, in case she watches back. So, anyways, for shared memory, the two of you seem to like to either go places, even if it was for a weekend trips, or you're planning a big trip together. And I'm not sure if it happened or not. And then her message to you was, she's always trying to communicate with you. She is one of your little guides here. Or backwards here. This little seahorse energy, and the seahorse energy also is recognizing your let's say maternal and paternal instincts together, and recognizing how strong of a person you are, and for you to also, no matter what challenges come, she remember her pearls of wisdom. I have here, I need to change my app thing. She had a lot of pearls of wisdom that she shared with you, and is still trying to communicate with you even in her afterlife. So I'm going to stop there. And I hope if you watch back and these messages resonate. And if they do, please leave comments in the descriptions on either channel or both channels. Let us know if anything resonated with you. So, okay.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Darlene, for your question, and for letting us check in with Lena. And so who do we have next, Ginger?
Okay, let's see. I guess let's start asking if people are here. Okay. Jen Bowles. Jen, are you here still? Because,
Yeah, if you put a question in, just say that you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll do one at a time because there's been a couple of, especially with mediumship, it's important.
Very. Okay, so we'll come back to Jen if she comes back. So then I shall pick Galactic Council. How about that? This is Sonia.
Hey,
And
Sonia.
does the Galactic Council have a message for me?
So Darlene was saying, sorry, I couldn't get the chat back up. Remember, you couldn't get it to work? They're saying something's going on with YouTube. So your Galactic Council, Sonia. They're saying that there's an aspect of you that is part of the star family that it's an aspect. It's not your entire soul's being, but it's an aspect. And what this does is it lends you the resource of the knowledge and information. It's almost like there's a connection or an opening or a direct line for resource and communication because of that aspect that you're connected to them. And it could be, 1/10 of your soul, it could be 1/100th of your soul, I don't know. But they're saying whatever it is, it would, in whatever capacity it is a direct line to the information and the resources. So you can tap into this, you can work on this, you can build this, just like I did with my mediumship. And I learned the techniques and I practiced the techniques and I worked on that, strengthening that muscle that you have to open and then close, and you have to open and then close. And it's through meditation. You can ask for your galactic council. Just say, I'm going to call you council number 7, council number 77, whatever council you want to call them, and just say, and work on connecting to this council. And they say that when your vibration, it's like you have to raise your state of consciousness, your vibration, and open and allow this information to come in, that they're able to connect with you. And you can work on this. This is something, it's almost like it's an activity, it's a focus, it's a soul opening, a soul growth that you have access to. But you have free will. You can leave it as it is and have them assist you in the way that they have been. And it may be like at night when you go to sleep, or you can work on connecting with this and making this stronger. It's connecting to energy on the other side is very much like a muscle. It's the more you practice, the more you make your intention to do this, the more this will start coming. It's like a magnetic pull that comes into you, and may not happen the first week, may not happen the first month, but you'll definitely start getting more and more imagery, words, writings, verbal things, and just opening up that connection. But it's a long process, and it's very worthwhile. They say that yeah, you have the ability.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go with, I pulled Green Tara for you, Healing Light. Wellness unfolding, know that healing is a journey. So this is a message from them that's talking about, sorry, I'm trying to focus here. I don't know if you can see, it is green. I don't know, my colors seem to be off tonight. So whatever you're going through, it's part of a healing process, they're saying. And it's a time for you to go ahead and go inward, do some meditating. And the mind is a very powerful thing. We can actually heal physical. I keep hiding my face. I don't know if that's appropriate. Okay, so I'm also getting the feeling heart chakra. So something about healing in the heart space, healing in the heart chakra. And when you go within and you're working on your heart chakra, picture it as a blossom. And then picture white light coming down from the heavens, from the galaxies, from the cosmos, into that heart chakra. And see within that bud a very bright light. And as that bright light grows, the blossom starts opening. And the bright white light turns into a beautiful healing green light. Sit in that space for as long as you can and ask for assistance from your galactic team for healing where it's needed most. And right now I'm thinking it's in the heart chakra. But also, I got this Empress card. And so also, I think you're being asked to do some holistic therapies. So, and it could also mean going and doing through healing waters, going to a water source and just listening and watching that water. If it's just watching it flowing is a very healing and meditative thing. So I'm almost feeling like you're needing some to raise your vibrational energy throughout your body, and just let that healing go through. Just picture it emanating throughout your entire being as that light through your heart chakra grows and grows and grows. And then you have this beautiful Page of Cups here. Page of Cups is also about communicating, and so your galactic team might be trying to communicate with you, but you need to clear some things up within your vibrational energy to be able to fully connect with them. But keep calling on them each and every day, or each and every time you have the time, a moment to sit still and sit quiet. And so they have a lot of messages for you. And also inner child, that's your soul vibration. So raising that soul vibration is going to get you to be more fluid, as I'm using the sea energies, and communicating with your galactic team. So healing abound. So that's what I have for you, Sonia. I hope those messages helped you out in some way. Thank you for letting us read for you.
Wow, very nice. Very nice. So it is my turn, and I
Okay.
see Avi here. Avi, if you're still here, just say hello. And also, oh, let me just take some of these. Um, Mary, if you're still here, Mary Lloyd. Mary Lloyd, if you're still here, say hello. I'm also seeing Amelia Anderson. If you're still here, say hello. So if any of those, Amelia, Avi, or Mary, and Ginger, if you don't mind keeping an eye on, because you can't, it's hard to do both, isn't it?
It is. Mary's here.
Oh, good.
We
Mary
have a
Lloyd
lot
is
of people with Mary's here. Who else was saying here earlier? T. Lynn, Judith, Ellen, Stardust.
okay.
Yeah.
So Mary's here, and she says, thank you. She says, message from spirit, please. Excellent. Yeah, I can see you, Carl. I can see Nancy. I can see Jen, Judith, Harley, Tim, Tropical Empress. Aw, thank you. K Shade is still here. I like K Shade. All right. Mary Lloyd. Let's see what she says. Mary, message from spirit. Mary Lloyd. So, Mary, I think I feel like you might be. It's like being overtired. I feel like you're like. I feel like you're exhausted, but you're bored. You're bored of being. You're like so burnt out. I don't know whether you've been thinking of something, you've been overthinking something, you've been working something in your brain, you've been working something in your mind, going over and over this. And it's just leaving you without resolve. And it's almost like now you're bored. It's like, now what? Now where do I go? I'm left with a scenario that is never ending, and where do I go from here? Because you don't feel like you'll ever find the end to it. And this is where your free will comes in, and your ability to create your own reality and your own circumstances comes in. They want you to be creative and to imagine what the best case scenario would be for you and for the outcome for all. and they want you to work on making each decision in each day uh, support that decision or that outcome that you've dreamt, that you've uh, manifested, and that you've decided on. Really get into the nitty gritty and work on working out those details, and not only what it might look like and how you'll fit in, but what you'll feel once you're doing this, once you're in that situation, once this situation is to the place where you want it. um, and make sure that each decision, and what time you get up, whether or not you drink juice or water, whether or not you park in the farthest parking spot or the closest parking spot, or whether you stay late after work or go home on time, whatever decision it is, make sure it supports the outcome that you want to see. And it may not be only in your own control, but you can affect, like, let's say, there's I don't know. Let's say there's a big company and they're selling widgets, and the widgets are distracting people. And you're like, I'm not going to support that widget. I'm going to throw all my widgets away. I'm not going to even think about the widgets. And I'm not going to, support anything towards those widgets. It's almost like whatever part you play, it adds and contributes to the whole. And know that just because you and your one decision may not make a big difference, believe that is contributing to the difference that you want to see. And that's what they want you to know. That's a really good message, Mary.
Yeah. um,
So she says, you are so right. Thank you for this.
oh, sweet. Okay, continuing on. I have this beautiful, one of the images that made me want this deck, Queen of Water. Thank you, Jean. So I believe right now your spirit guides are asking you to reconnect, and align your purpose. So through meditation, so through quiet time. For some people who have a little difficulties meditating, just sitting still and trying. If you have monkey mind like I do, I like to go on YouTube and put on. I'll just put in wind chimes or nature, and just listening to the sounds of nature. Even for 5 minutes, that's tuning in, that's meditating. The Queen of Water, queens are all about setting up your sacred space. Setting up sacred space could be a spiritual space within you. It could be setting up a spot in your house to be your sacred space, even a corner in the bedroom. Make a little bit of a kind of an altar. The word altar used to scare me. It's like I'm thinking it's all witchery. Altar is a candle and some crystals that make you feel good, maybe. Light an incense if you want. Anything that puts you at peace. So this card is all about inner peace. And the more you go in and be aligned with this inner peace, the more you can connect with spirit. Because Queen of Water is the most intuitive, other than, of course, the High Priestess, but one of the most intuitive cards here in the deck. So this is saying you may be more intuitive than you realize, and it's time for you to sit quiet and start tuning into this. I also got this beautiful Ace of Water. So that would be the beginning stages of an awakening for you. And this is, let's say, a symbol of your spirit guide has Pearl of Wisdom for you, waiting for you to tune into. And so that you got a lot of water energy here. So that's all about intuition and going with the flow and becoming in a space of peace. And when you're in this space of peace, no matter the chaos and that's going on the outside, if you're at peace, you're able to navigate through any challenges easier than the person who lives in the chaos, energy of chaos. So because I got water energy here, I went to my new deck, the Cosmic Pearl Oracle, and it says Strawberry Fields. Cue Harley, Strawberry Fields. One of my most favorite Beatles songs. It says fertility, inner spring, and purity. So you have something within you waiting to blossom, waiting to bloom. And going to Strawberry Fields is when we start using our imagination, that in itself is connecting with spirit, because they're using these images to connect with you through these images, and there you'll find messages within them. The more you relax through this whole thing, the easier that you will understand what the messages mean. And you may not always understand immediately as you're meditating, but maybe a day or two down the road, something will flash. You'll see that strawberry. What happened in that moment? You saw the strawberry, and reflect on that energy. So that's what I have for you, Mary. Thank you for letting us read for you.
And she
I
says
love
that sounds wonderful. The wind chimes or the sound of water. I
that.
made
Mhm.
a corner, but did not dedicate the time. Okay.
Also, once you have your little corner, you literally dedicate it. I pronounce this space is my sacred space. May only love and light and occupy this space. So you announce it.
Wonderful. Is it your turn or my turn?
I think it's my turn.
Okay.
So, are you up for a pet reading?
Yeah.
Oh, Taz. That's one of my son's nicknames. Let me get my animal deck.
And Tropical Empress, just say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for hanging out, Linda Kennedy. You're welcome, Mary. She says, thank you for the message.
You're
I
very
see you,
welcome.
Judith, and I'm working on getting to you. I'm working on getting to Judith. Oh, here she is. Tropical Empress is here.
He's here.
Sorry,
Okay, perfect.
I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked it off. I'm so sorry. She just says, thank you for the message. Let me go back. And who was it again? Here, Tropical Empress. I got it. I got it. Sorry. When we click on it, we have to go back and find the other one. So I accidentally hit it. Okay. All right. So may I get a pet reading? His name is Taz, and he was my dog Chihuahua. Aww. Oh, he was more than just your dog. He was your baby, and he was very needy. And you bent over backwards for him. And I believe this is Amanda. I feel like this baby of yours, like, never left your side, would always be around you. I feel like this baby, and I'm calling him your baby because I feel like that's who he thought he was. And he was your protector. He would, bark like a big Saint Bernard, but he was a little thing. And I feel like he was a little fierce in the neighborhood too. I think he was like, if he would walk past another dog, he would read him the riot act just because of she says, absolutely, he's my baby. He would, if you were walking him in the neighborhood and he would walk by another dog, he would let them know, give them, bark at them with holy terror, just in case they had the idea of coming close to you. Like, this is my mom, you stay away from her. Like that's what he's saying. Like, don't even try and come over here. Like just marking the territory and really being very protective of you. I'm not sure, was there a pool? He's showing me a pool. Did you have like a little baby pool, or was he able to go into the pool? Or did you have like a little water thing for him to be in the pool? He's talking about a pool. And or did he just love baths? There's something about water, but I think primarily he showed me a pool outside, and it could be like one of those little plastic, kids things that you have outside for dogs. But you really like had a little playground for him, and and he would entertain you, and as much as you loved him, he would give you that joy right back, just by being his self. And he knew when he lifted your spirits, and he knew when he disappointed you. Like when you just had to, you know, say a few words for him to know that he shouldn't have eaten that pillow or whatever it was. I feel like he read your energy very well. Like he would know. Um, but he was a good boy, and I think he has like a very young, maybe like a teenager kind of an energy to him. Not like an old man. You know how some dogs are like there's an old man in there. This one had like a teenager kind of a get into mischief once in a while, and and like a little bit of a daredevil too. Like he would maybe want to jump off of a wall, and you're like, you can't jump off of that wall. What do you think you're doing? Like he would just be adventurous, and um, and he was brave, but he sort of has like that little. But he loved your reaction. He loved making you happy. He loved being close to you when you slept, like just watching TV. And he would always just come over and sleep next to you, or at least touch one little part of you, um, or at least the blanket that you were using, something like he always just wanted to be close to you or have his eye on you. um, but he just wants you to know that he's still around, and that the connection and the love that you shared together is still there, is still that connection is always there. It will never go away. And that connection you'll meet again when your day comes. You'll see him and meet him again and realize that connection was a soul connection, not a human and a dog connection. They were two souls in these bodies, and you'll be like, that was you. And you'll meet his soul again.
Oh, I love that. So she was saying that she did that with him. When you were talking about it, died at 13. Wow, he was a little old man, wasn't he? So, aw, he slept under the blanket and by my leg. That's exactly what I was picturing when you were saying that, Jean. Down by her feet on the under the blanket. That's funny. So how sweet.
And I just want to shout out Wisdom Seeker Joan is here. Hi, Joan.
Oh,
Thanks for stopping by.
Happy Friday.
Thanks for being here. So sweet.
And hello to all who keep coming in. Thank you for spending your evening with us.
Yeah, and thank you, Tropical Empress, for your feedback. That really does help to elaborate. Did you go? Did you?
No. So I'm loving this because of I know Chihuahuas are fierce and stuff. I pulled from the dragon.
Ooh.
So Page of Wands. So definitely that fiery dragon energy he had within him. He thought he was bigger than he really was. And this page, so I see here he liked to think he was forging the path for you everywhere you went, if you went for walks a lot and stuff. And as Jean said, any other dog came near you, he was like, if I were a dragon, I'd breathe fire on you. So a lot of fire energy, and that's your typical Chihuahua. They are bigger in their mind than they are in their body, and they're fearless, fierce and fearless. So This is the card when I asked for his energy. This is the card I pulled. So fierce and fearless, and the forger of the path. And something came to me just now. Were you ever actually pulled in a direction you weren't going to because of him, and then it was something good came out of that? I don't know. I just had that image just now. Um, meeting somebody or going in a situation that came up. But anyway, so then I got the Nine of Pentacles. See that little butterfly on that dragon? I feel like this is Taz letting you know that he's always with you. He comes through the light. He comes down through the sunshine rays as a butterfly sometimes. And if you have a particular butterfly that you see often, it could be Taz, just saying hello. I believe he would come in many forms to say hello to you and let you know that he's still with you. And being the Nine of Pentacles, he brought you so much happiness. And the nine, too, is a completion of a cycle. So he was with you for as long as he could be. And the joy you brought each other. But I saw your comment earlier about you haven't gotten another dog. He would want you having another companion, I feel. I feel like saying, just not another Chihuahua. I'm the only Chihuahua. But he wants you to have a companion. So I pulled from my spirit animal deck. It's the Black Jaguar, an old soul. His message to you: walk through life with confidence and grace. You have the power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. So this is just a nudge for you. Whatever you've been dreaming about, wanting to manifest, go through that. And being the old soul, I think, change my thing. Being the old soul, I think the two of you probably were old souls together in a past life. And you got this beautiful, beautiful jaguar energy. And there's like a sacred temple in here. And it's just for you to focus on that light. Focus on what you've been dreaming about. Focus on what would make you happy and move forward to that. Now's the time for you to move forward. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for letting us read for you tonight, and your little dog too.
She says yes. I think I heard him whimper since he's been gone.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right. So let's see who is next. Judith is here, and also Amelia, if you're still here. I think Stardust is gone, or I think there was I know there was Starlight, but I couldn't find your question, but I see Stardust. I don't think you can change your name that fast, but we're going to do Ginger. We're going to do Ginger. We're going to do Judith, and then and then it's Ginger's turn to. Oh,
Okay.
Mary Starshine. She had to leave, and they didn't get. You know what? I didn't see your question, Mary
I
Starshine.
didn't either.
Would you mind putting it back in, just in case we have to choose at random.
Yeah.
We choose all the questions at random, and we like to try to keep it fresh and new. So Judith says, Ginger and Jean, do you see me moving into my own home before December 2024? That sounds like a pendulum.
I can get my new magic coin too.
Ooh, you have a magic coin?
I call it magical, so it's magical. It's a yes or no coin.
Let me see. Let's see.
Let's
Hold
see.
it up.
Here is. Okay. So yes is two hands, and you can't see sun. Oh, I want to change my thing. And then no happens to be, I'm going to just say Azrael. It's a skeleton with angel wings. There we go.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. So the yes is the hands, and
yes is Oh, yes is actually hands with eyes, and so the hummus. It's the hummus. And we got the sun and the moon up top.
Wow.
You know that evil eye picture. The Hansa.
Hamsa, yeah. And where did you get that from?
I probably got it off of Etsy, knowing me.
Okay. A magical coin. There you go. So let's see what we get.
Moving before December.
Is Judith Anderson ever going to move into her own home? Will she ever move into her very own home? Yes. Will Judith be moving into her very own home before December 1st of 2024? I'm getting a circle. Will Judith move into her very own home before January 1st of 2024? I'm sorry. Will Judith move into her very own home before January 1st, 2025? Will Judith move into her very own home before January 1st, 2025? And that's a yes. That's a yes. That's a very, very strong yes. And when I said December 1st, it was going in a little bit of a circle. Like there was, I don't know if you're thinking December, but by January 1st, you will be in. So it may not be the beginning of December, it may be the end of December. But I got a very strong yes. It was a very healthy swing on that.
Love it.
So how about you, Ginger?
Okay, the magic coin says yes.
Oh,
But I was asking about December, not before set December. I was just asking in December.
okay.
So what I have here, I pulled two cards real quick, is the Queen of Cups. So she's about making her space, and so it looks like you'll be moving into your own home, being able to make it your space, your sacred space. But you may be calling in your team to assist you in finding the home that is meant for you to be in right now, and using your intuition to find that perfect home. And I got this card of community and doing what you love. So it could be the help of some people that you know help you find that perfect home and make it a place that you will love. But this card could also mean for you to just, in the time being, make sure you're always doing what you love. And so that's what I got for you, Judith. All right. So I hope that helps, and I hope you find your happy, happy home.
Very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a little chat in there for you, Ginger.
Okay.
And Silent Victory is here. Hi, Silent Victory. And Kenneth Chow too is here. Tio, I don't know. And so nice to see everybody. And all the best to you, Judith. And keep the faith. Keep the faith. Miracles happen every day, Judith. I'm letting you know. When it looks like there's no way in heck that it could possibly happen, something happens. So keep an open mind. It's really important. So that was my choice. You're going to be next, right?
Oh, okay. Let's see. I was looking, I'm trying to read for people I haven't read for. And who was it? It was, well, no, is Carl still here? I haven't seen Carl in a while. So.
I think he's still here.
Is Carl still here?
Carl, are you still here?
Carl.
I think Carl is.
Let me put him up here. Oh, Carl. Yep, here, yes, here, yep. Okay. Apparently Carl's still here. All right. I'd like to hear from spirits around me that would like, spirits around me now would like their presence known and the messages they would like me to know. What direction should I take to sustain myself? Wow. That was a big one. All right. Spirits. Spirits around. I almost want to pick a different deck.
Mm. Oh, Carl, they're saying to get more sleep, take care of yourself. They're saying to can you hear that? Did you hear that feedback?
No.
Okay, good. I had an echo, but they're saying that it's important for you to take care of yourself. It's important for you to maintain your health and your vitality and your balance. It's important for you to have work-life balance. It's important for you to take responsibility for your health. And I'm seeing them making sure you have enough water, make sure you have enough, you know, vegetables, make sure you have a balanced diet, make sure you have get enough sunlight, make sure you're getting enough actual sleep, like REM sleep. And there's things that are balanced in life that is essential for our human container, and this will help us to evolve in a spiritual manner. And they're saying that a burnout, weary energy does not make it conducive for receiving information or messages. It's harder for them to connect with us when our energy or our frequency is low. So they want you to try and generate. It's almost like having a generator. And I actually got a gift once from a spirit guide, and it was a generator. I go on these spiritual journeys, and we go to different realms, and we raise up in frequency. And then we ask for, we receive a spiritual teaching, and then we asked for a gift to help us with this spiritual teaching. And they actually gave me a generator. It was like a little, it was bigger than a yo-yo. It looked like one of those, you know how you there's like a long measuring tape, but you have to wind it up to have the measuring tape come back in, and it's about this big. Well, that's what it looked like. It had like a hard case container, but inside of this hard case container was a generator. And they said that this will help to remind me to generate the energy. It's very important for us to keep our energy high, keep our energy and the vibration at a higher frequency. And this is the generator, and water helps this, and vegetables help this, and sleep helps this. But there's a generator in your energy that when you have this generator, it's almost like you have this glow as well. And this will help you to listen to your own guidance and to listen to the signs and synchronicities around you. But when we're depleted and that we're not taking care of ourselves or not being in balance, whether it's daylight, whether it's walking outside, something, it's really important for us to work on generating this energy. And they're saying that you are extremely important and have a lot of you're important and needed. You're vital to the whole, to everybody. Is you're vital to the entire span of connectivity. Like if you burn out, then it's, you know, there's other people that may have benefited from your light, that their light burns out and they can't. So you being a generator and keeping your light lit and energy and frequency high allows others to light their light and keep their generator moving. It's really important how you think it's just you, that you're being, you know, uh, maybe not as diligent in keeping up with your own balance for yourself, and you're like, oh, it's just me. It's not just you. You affect others around you, even though they may not be family or may not be friends. The people that you meet, your energy does affect them. So they're just asking you to keep in mind that you are a vital point in a vital part of the entire whole, and they need you to work on that generator. And you can think of that really long um, uh, measuring tape is what it is. It's in this black box. I don't know. It's like a square box, and you would wind it up on the side. And when they gave me this generator, I saw it. That's what it looked like. I'm like, what is this? A measuring tape? Or they're like, no, there's a generator inside. You got to use the generator and raise your frequency and your vibration. That's how important it is.
Wow. Wow. Okay, spirits around you that would like their presence known. I feel like there's a female around you. This could be ancestral, not for sure, or it could be someone who's tied to your house in some way, or tied to you, really. The key word here is compass. So it's very important for you to realign your inner compass, reset it. You can do that through, wow, I keep getting chakras tonight. It's very important that our chakras are balanced and aligned, and that we cleanse them often, So all you need to do is call in, if you don't know how. You can call in Archangel Metatron, actually, and ask for him to clear your chakras of any energies that do not serve your highest good. So this woman here, she could have been part of your directing you somehow. So maybe she was a part of your upbringing and trying to help you navigate through things through your childhood. It could be that as well. The message for you, and I'm going to combine this with your direction. You need to get clarity here. Let me do that. There we go. Here, let me take his name down so I can see, so you can see, so we can see. Okay. All right. We've got this wonderful Ace of Swords here. This is a powerful eagle, and this is about the gift of clarity. So right now you're at a space. I'm going to have to change. Ever since I took off mirror, everything's backwards. You have a lot of thoughts, a lot of different directions you can take. But what is first and foremost in here is a book. So you need to start really doing your research on what you need to sustain yourself. And whether that's the perfect job or a supplement to a job, doing a lot of research. The clarity of thought here, that's thinking, that's thought process. The eagle itself represents you gaining clarity from a higher advantage point. So a higher perspective. So once you clear your mind and have clarity of thoughts, you're going to be able to see even the minutest details. Like they say, read the small print. So once you gain clarity of thought, and then also ask for your guides to assist you in clarity of thought, as well as what direction you should take right now. Ask for a clue and hints and clues. And Jean was talking about asking for a gift, gift of insight, even, loving that generator. That was a crystal, right? Was that a crystal?
It was not, but it could have been. It could be
Oh, okay.
anything. It
Okay.
could have been anything. Just
Yeah.
when I got
Yeah.
it, it was in that kind of a container, and I didn't know what it was, and they said, "This is your generator."
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm, to
So,
keep that vibration and frequency
mhm,
high.
mhm. Right,
And
right.
I asked for help. Is there a tool that I can use so that
Uh-huh.
I can just imagine this black square box with a wind on it? It's almost like one of those things,
Yeah,
like a
music
toy
box.
or something. You would wind it up and it goes,
Right. Yeah.
and 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 that's my generator. So
Uh-huh.
if I want to raise my energy and I've got to get to somebody and reach them, and my energy is low, I know that I have that generator in my toolbox that I
Right.
can say, okay, I'm going to use my generator and it'll take me right there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. So, so yeah. So if you feel the need to get a crystal that will help you with clarity of thought, definitely quartz crystal is what I'm picturing over here. But and then if you want to communicate with that spirit that's near you, ask for help from your guides. Ask for assistance in communicating. Ask, you know, who are you? And if you want to communicate, of course, and invite them in and ask them to communicate with you through your thoughts, through your dreams, or through little signs and synchronicities. And or if you happen to know who this person is by me describing them, call them by name. And just know that you have many spirits around you that want to work with you in your life path journey. So thank you for letting us read for you, Carl. I hope truly
Yeah,
worth the wait.
he says, thanks so
Oh,
much, truly worth the wait.
thank
Oh,
you. Thank you for letting us read for you.
yeah,
They try to
thank you
come.
so much.
Okay. Yeah. So just be open to it, but also protect yourself. Ask for either Archangel Michael, call on him to protect you from lower energy beings, or protect yourself with. Sometimes I like to say, I surround myself in a semi-impermeable bubble, and only love and light energies may come through. Lower energies and lower energy beings be deflected away. So make sure you're always protecting yourself and being grounded before you try to communicate.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, Ginger, will you be at the 3-year anniversary tomorrow?
What? What's this?
Scott, Scorpio, Sun, Tarot is
Oh,
having a 3-year and channelversary, and he's
that's
having a
right.
big party, and he's having giveaways. Giveaways
Oh,
meaning like free readings and
uh-huh.
maybe
Or
some
decks
tarot
and
decks or
uh-huh,
something.
uh-huh.
So everybody come on over at 7 p.m. on Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot's channel. And it's going to be lots of fun. And the reason why I know there's going to be giveaways is because I'm going to be handling the giveaway mechanism.
Oh, yay.
So I know there's some
There's
giveaways. So
something.
there's going to be lots of giveaways.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, yeah. Judith says, "Love Scott." I know he's absolutely wonderful. So, also, I'm going to be live with Stacy, and she's an Akashic record reader, and we're going to be
Ooh.
connecting to crystals tomorrow. How to
Oh,
connect to crystals, and it's going to be a little bit of a discussion and also a exercise, and we'll go over what the exercise will consist of. And you don't actually have to have a crystal in your hand. You can either have a picture of a crystal or you can just think of the energy of crystal. And it's really, when you think of an energy of crystal, it's your intention, and your intention is so very powerful. So it's going to be a fun afternoon. We invite everybody to come on over and give it a try and just learn something. And also, it comes from Gaia, and it's also a way for us to ground. It's a grounding. This is, if you bury yourself, if you imagine that you're in the earth, and there's crystals come from the earth, and when you need to ground your energy, using crystal energy is a really good way to do that
I
as
know. I
well.
have them everywhere.
And the more and more sensitive you become, the more and more aware you become, and you become sensitive to this information, you become sensitive everywhere. This is why these crystals are really important to utilize. And again, you don't have to have the physical crystal. You don't have to have a fancy one. You can just have a picture of one. I think I posted a picture of one on my community page once,
Ah,
and it was a healing one because I needed it. And I'm like, if I needed this picture, everybody did. They were
yeah.
all like, I needed this. I needed this. So
And
it's
what time is that?
tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is 11
Okay.
a.m.
All
Pacific.
right. I'll try to be
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And Stacy's amazing. She's an Akashic record reader and she's very
Wow.
high vibrational. So
Oh.
her and I together will be like floating by the end.
Ooh, yeah.
And then after that, I have Scott Scorpio Sun at 7 p.m. Scott's show is the channelversary is
Yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern, and I guess that's 4 p.m. Pacific. But
Mhm,
it's going
mhm.
to be loads of fun. And then on Sunday, I'm on with Allie from Heart and Soul Connected.
Oh,
And I'm also, after that, I'm on with Sherry from Voices from the Swamp. And it sounds like a lot, but it's almost like
it's
it's
spaced out just so.
it just does. It just
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
But thank
Yeah.
you, everybody. How about you, Ginger? Where will you be this weekend?
Yeah. Well, I
Out
don't
in the
know. I've been
yard?
so involved in getting my yard back to I've just reclaimed my yard that I haven't booked anything but so I want to do some solo readings. I haven't done one in a long time, so I'll try to do that either this weekend or next week. But I am actually driving to Nancy, a Crohn's Intuition's house next week. And she lives about 3 hours from me. So it'll be first time meeting face to face. And then we're going to have a jammy party and to celebrate my birthday as well. And we're basically going to be chatting and having fun. And we're going to be using like fun cards just to sporadically throw out a card for somebody that's something fun, nothing too serious, no real readings. Just I got a new deck. What is it called? Affirmation cards for women, the Sweary edition. So
Oh,
we're just going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to send out some links for people if they want to join in, pop up, pop in for a moment or a few moments, whenever, and just have fun with us. Grab snacks, have your jammies on. I haven't pinned down. We haven't pinned down what time, so we're hoping to do it next Friday. And I know a lot of lives happen, so we might go on around 9 o'clock maybe. So we're just going to have fun and celebrate. And yeah.
so
So,
Judith says, thank you so much, Ginger, Faye, and Jean. It's always a
oh,
pleasure being here. I don't know if you saw my comment regarding the readings you gave me. I appreciate it.
oh,
Even if we didn't call it out, we do go back and look at the responses if we didn't
oh,
get to see it at the moment. But thank you very much, Judith. I appreciate you saying that. And
oh,
everybody, when you do reply, it is very much appreciated.
it is.
And yeah, we try and call it out as much as possible, but when we're into another reading, it's hard to go
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
So thank you all very much for being
Oh,
here. Thank you, Ginger, for being here.
I wanted to welcome Klasha. If we don't get to, we can't always get to everybody's readings, but we're going to really try to get to those we don't get to on the next live or so.
She
So,
writes them down. I
um,
said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I'm writing down everybody that was left." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Because I'm going to get them first if they come on my next one." I'm like, "Oh my
we
gosh."
have a lot of new people tonight, so we like to sometimes mix new in to those because we have a lot of very loyal um, um, community peeps
Subscribers.
that we
Mhm.
just love you guys so much, and we love that you spend well. I thought we started at 7 tonight for some reason. I've been starting at 7 lately. So we did run over. So we did catch more people than normal. So thank you all for popping in and sharing your evening with us.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you all. And we did do an extended version tonight, but the energy was just really, really favorable to it. And thank you all again. Everybody that had your questions answered, thank you for asking your questions. All of those who did not have their questions answered, thank you for hanging in there, being supportive, and being patient. And we'll work on getting you in on the next one. And we really appreciate everybody's energy being here together, because it's this community and us supporting one another and being aware. And it's important to learn something from somebody else's messages as well. So thank you all again. All right. Have a great night. Thank you,
Good night,
Ginger.
everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.